Cleetus McFarland YouTube channel.
Hey guys, just so you know, we just added more stock of the Leroy 2.0 t-shirt. Probably one of the freshest t-shirts we've ever had to CleetusMcFarland.com. I paid for 0.0002% of the Leroy 2.0 build. That's not an accurate number, but it does support our boy. We added these back to the website though. They ran out of stock over the weekend. And guys, now that our 2022 windbreakers are done, I wanted to show you these real quick. These came out freaking amazing. So instead of all black, we got the camo. Really nice quality. For those of you who love windbreakers, these are awesome and available now. And guys, we only have about 10 days left on the bolts and nuts giveaway on CleetusMcFarland.com. We're throwing a random kit in a random order each day. And from the 29th, we have Zach C. from Statesville, North Carolina.
Statesville?
Yeah, is that where you're from?
Yeah!
Oh, really?
That's right.
And then from yesterday, the 30th, we have Scott H. from Wilsonville, Canada. That's pretty cool. So just to clarify, we're literally picking a random order from each day, and it could be New Zealand, whatever. It's counts for international. So if you order today, you could be one of the random winners to get one of these boxes, just so y'all know. But that's enough talking about merch. Let's get to the live action. All right, guys, up in Orlando, JCO Corp, to check out the Raptor. Got some freaking upgrades. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, bro.
Oh, hell yeah. I didn't realize it'd be that many lights. Damn. Sick, man. Y'all put lights in the wheel wells too? Gosh dang. So we teamed up with Wheelan and JCO Corp over here, and we wanted to make the Raptor our pace truck for this year for some of the races, and they went all out. A little bit above and beyond, you know? Got to do things just up one level and then up one more. So brought to these guys. Wow. This is also the fella who's responsible for the speaker for the burnout pit, the Wheelan light and speaker box.
I heard that worked out well.
Yeah, dude, clean install on this thing, man.
Yeah, we try to keep everything out of the way, easy to control. So, so you've got a handful of selections here.
Yeah, so number 4, is that all of them?
Number 4 is go time.
Number 4 is everything, yeah.
That's go time. So that's all amber and white.
Yeah.
If you back down to 3, that gets rid of the white and stays crazy, and it's still all amber.
Ah, okay, all right.
And then 1 and 2
are
going to be slow. So this
nice,
would be
nice relaxing.
Nice relaxing.
Yeah. Ah, much more relaxed.
Also, 1 and 2 will sync with any of the steps trucks that show up to the track.
Oh, steps
so
down?
They will fire at the same time and
beautiful.
Coordinate it together.
That is so cool, man. What a clean install, just coming right out of there.
So you've got scene left, which will put all white steady burn to the left.
Yeah.
We've got scene right.
Okay.
Front scene, which is a 2-press.
Yeah.
One is just a little bit of white, and the other is all white.
Oh yeah.
So plenty there.
So someone's tailgating me, you know?
Yeah, whatever.
Or Crown Vic tries to rub the pace car. And then I heard a Hell Yeah Brother come off of this thing?
Yes, so we've got some, we call them digital voice messages.
Yeah.
So we've got press 1 is going to be Hell Yeah Brother. So if you have it on 1 flash.
Okay.
Hell yeah, brother.
And then we have a second one. You press it, it'll flash twice.
Yeah.
Do it for Dale.
Ah, yes.
You got to put a do it for Dale.
Yes. And then you guys built it into the factory lights I see there. Just incredible. Oh, nice. Right up there on the tail. Man, you guys went above and beyond. Thank you guys. Appreciate all the help. So you'll see the Raptor out on the town this year. Hopefully not getting hit by Crown Vics as the pace vehicle, but after Danger Ranger, we just decided to go all out, and Wheelan made it happen, and JCO Corp over here near Orlando. Look at that thing shining up. Brand new truck, you know, you just gotta go all out.
Hell yeah, brother.
I was like waiting for something to blow up. Just waiting for a firecracker. That's awesome. That's awesome.
Pretty
dude.
sick, right?
Yeah. They set it up,
Do
huh?
it for Dale.
Oh, it's in there programmed? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, it is. So I can just, any stoplight, I can just crack off a good.
This guy.
Hell yeah, brother.
Check this absolute unit out that JH got for me. One of the nicest things anyone's ever done for me. He got me a little mini truck. He has one for himself, but he's giving that one away. If you buy JH merch off CleetusMcFarland.com, he's giving that one away. But I'm about to rip this puppy. What a nice neighbor gesture.
I bet you can jump that lawnmower with it.
Grass. 75, 80?
Every bit of 35.
Bro, you're good.
Dude, it worked perfect.
I missed the synchronizing on that one a little bit. That one wasn't as good.
No, the first one was really good. Well, brake test done.
Brakes are good.
All right, so the first order of business is to get this thing back where it's supposed to be. So I threw a big C-clamp on it. I smushed the frame back in where it had torn. And now that it's pretty close to back to the same exact spot it was, I'm gonna go ahead and stop drill the edges of the cracks. We're gonna go a little bit past it. We're gonna drill a decent sized hole in there. And what that does is alleviate all the pressure and stop the crack from forming any further. Then I'm gonna have to get in here somehow and gouge all of this out with a carbide bit so that I can get a nice deep penetration through there and a nice proper weld. And then I'm going to weld the actual bracket itself in place. And the way I think I'm gonna do that is I think I can get a MIG welder in on that crack right there, just where a bad quality factory weld started to crack. So I'm gonna weld that up, and then I'm gonna more than likely throw a bead across the whole inside of this thing and beef it up and weld the backside too. And then over here on the driver's side, this side's actually a lot easier to repair because it broke off nice and clean. It did bubble the frame rail out a little bit where one spot of the weld was actually holding really good. I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing. That little bit of a tear, we're gonna stop drill both sides. I'll beat all this back flat. We'll prep the surface now that this side's nice and easy to get to, and we'll weld this guy back on. But what causes things like this to break, a lot of times factory welds are actually not very good. If you look at this weld, it is totally full of porosity. All those little holes on the edge of the weld that you see, that is all porosity straight from the factory. You can also see that it broke right at the edge of this metal piece on the frame rail, and it broke clean off of this too. So there was just zero penetration. Whoever was setting up the robot welder that day, they weren't robot welding very good.
How are the reinforcements looking?
Dude,
Much beefier?
OEM,
Oh, dude, double welded. Welded both sides.
inside and out.
That'll do it. And some fresh paint.
So next time he rigs it up, straight axle.
Yeah, if it does it again, straight axle. Ruby, you've been warned. This is your last chance, Ruby. You're getting straight axled if you rip that out again, but I doubt they'll rip out again. They're pretty well reinforced, but you never know. Damn, Ty. McFlurry said, is it really my time? It's to move the ties part of the shop. That's how you know it's going down.
Going in the chop up.
Yeah, it's going in the chop area.
Shyster delivering another one to the booth. Of course. Let me guess. Height test, huh? With the ratchet strap.
Right on your welding table?
Yeah, right on the weld table if you can.
So the forks don't reach. So, you know, Cleeter got a real nice little heavy duty.
Stability strap.
It's a heavy duty one, right?
All right, is this too close?
Yeah, if we could get a little more
Oh
over.
my gosh, this guy. So high maintenance. Fabricator.
That's the crooked part of the floor. Shyster does it again.
This thing's incredible. I've never seen the Shyster not be able to pick something up. It could literally pick up anything.
Could it pick up, I don't know, let's say a ripsaw?
Yeah, toter home, whatever. It could probably take this whole building down without even breaking a sweat. I'm not even kidding. Like you know how most forklifts have a lifting capacity?
Yeah.
This one just says unlimited.
Wow.
I know. We are dialed. I don't know why you guys are worried. James, what were you worried about? We don't gotta order a clutch switch. We got this bad unit, dude.
Oh, we got both.
We gotta
the
put that
floor
in there.
switch, and then we got the upper switch.
100%, we gotta run this thing.
This is how.
No, dude, this is a piece of American history out of Neighbor.
Dude, both of them.
James made this in the first week of employment at McFarland Racing.
We got the
Feel that
Neighbor
quality.
1.0 and we got Leroy 2.0.
Yeah.
This was a 2.0 rendition.
Did the Pinewood Derby stop ever fail you though?
No, not once. That thing works perfect.
Every time.
That button ain't gonna break either. Because I've kicked neighbor's clutches harder than you can imagine. All right, and we got this for the upper travel limit. This will just bolt right in. Actually, it was self-tappered in for years via jack stand.
Yep.
And we're
Never
good.
failed.
Maybe let's get one more of these overnighted if possible. So now that Leroy's back from alignment, jack stand's finishing up some brake lines, Ty's finishing up some fabricating. Look at this handbrake we got from Sicky. These guys gave this to me like a year ago, and it's got our logo on it and everything, so we just use it for Leroy. It's gonna be just to the side of the seat, kind of out of the way. I can pull this for the launch and go right to the shifter. Okay guys, couple new parts showed up for Leroy today. This is actually his new clutch. So we've got advanced clutches. We're trying this out. This is no offense to the clutches we ran previously. The reason that I went ahead and bought this clutch is because it is what Jonathan Atkins runs in his 6.6 second stick car. And I went over and talked to him and I was like, hey man, what's the story with your clutch? He goes, this is it. I can help you out if you switch to the same clutch as me. I can't really help you if you're on a different clutch program. So I said, you know what? I want to advance as much as I can. And if he's willing to give us that knowledge, I'm going to switch. So we still have our other clutches and we'll bring them with us as backup, but we're going to run this advanced clutch. See what that's like. Ooh, look at that rig, dude. That's crazy looking.
Dude, bill it.
Dial indicator? Are we that official now? We got to use this?
Do we know how to use that?
I don't even know how to use that. Let's get Ty involved. So the discs are not in there yet. I have those. I had to get the discs from my buddy Joel Steele because he has a 6-second stick car as well, and he had some discs. So these twin discs, there's two of these, go in here, which we're gonna set it up here in a minute. And then the Tick Performance guys, Jonathan, he already set me up with the weights he wants me to run. And you can see this is a billet hat on this thing. This is bad to the bone. Look at how light the flywheel looks too. So
I definitely think we lost some weight.
yeah, looks nice and light. We're gonna put these in, put it together, slap it in Leroy, make sure everything clears, and then we're gonna load it up with some weight and just do some light horsepower dyno pulls. We're not gonna go insane with the horsepower because if you turn up a slipper style clutch on the dyno and don't have the proper weights on it, you can just fry these discs right off the bat. So we're not gonna go crazy on the dyno, but we're gonna make sure it runs right, and then we're going to the drag strip. Quick lesson on slipper clutches. So the slave pushes these fingers, that lifts up on the clutch, releases the pressure on the disc. And then the counterweights that bolt in right here, when they're spinning real fast, they shove these fingers down and clamp the clutch harder. So the higher the RPM, the harder it clamps. It allows it to slip in the lower RPM where you launch, and then those weights, when they're spinning around super fast, will provide the clamping pressure. Man, you know when they send a dial indicator and you have to get Ty involved, it's serious.
And we have the instructions out. That's
This is,
different, too.
we're making sure we get this thing right, guys. Ruby also bent her toe arms for the rear there. Can you see it?
Oh yeah.
Not good. So we got to have Ruby back in action tonight. We got some parts from Drift HQ. This is not an advertised plug. Adam LZ, you owe me $20 for this. We got this overnighted from Drift HQ, the LZ compound, FDF. Freaking give me these. There we go. Much beefier parts here from FDF, which is the same drift kit we have on Donnie. So we're just gonna stick these in. Hopefully it won't bend them in the future like we did the other night. You guys want to talk about nice fitment. Look at this. We got the Tick front plate on the T56. I mean, does it get any nicer? Wow, this is some equipment, my guys. Okay, guys, I just want to say it's been about 5-6 hours since the first unboxing of the clutch, and we have been battling. But here we are. We got a transmission in the car, and it looks like it's there to stay. Oh, you know what? It's not. We didn't put the base pressure turns in it yet.
Oh, I thought it was set already.
No. Oh, unless he said it.
Yeah, he said it was set.
What did he say?
Maybe
He
we
said
should
it.
just-
Yeah, let's
maybe we
just
should
check
just
it.
know what
Let's
they
check
are.
it, yeah. All right, we're waiting on some stuff for the clutch, so we're doing a little leak check.
right there.
He's holding. Oh yeah, that's the good stuff. Okay guys, first official fire up with the clutch in the car. We got a nice firm pedal in this thing. Check that out. Oh yeah, clutch pedal working. Brakes are bled. Look at that. E-brakes bled. So we gotta make sure it's in neutral for this fire up. Holy Toledo. All right, we changed out some fittings, so hopefully our leaks are done. Without the wheels turning.
Maybe we should measure the clutch first.
No, it's good. Here.
Nice clunk.
That's the hardest part about a stick car is like putting it all together and it freaking works. Holy Toledo. Big win, dude. That was an all-day project.
All day.
Holy Nikes, guys. We got a running and potentially driving race car. Well, James couldn't be here, but if it's over $28.50, James has to buy us all lunch.
I said 2,800.
I'm thinking $27.91.
What did it weigh before?
It weighed $29.50 before. James doesn't think it lost more than 100 pounds.
No, I don't think so either.
All right, lower it down.
We're going 2,900 on the money.
2,900. Hold on. Let me check the front left. All right, keep going. Oh, I'm getting scared.
No, it's in gear. We're off.
Is it touching anything on the lift?
No, I don't, dude. Come on, tell
Double check. Hold on, lift it back up. All right, I'll let you guys look at the same time. Come over here.
Sounds like we're getting Ruth's Chris.
You ready? Bottom right of the screen. What? 2,300 pounds, bro?
What did you guys take off?
Hang on.
I don't know. Fuel tanks.
Hang
and-
on. We need to test these scales.
Look at the numbers. I mean, are those don't look like they're like could be way off or anything. That looks legit. Raise it up. Let me clear it real quick.
Yeah.
I'm freaking out, dude. Granted, we don't have the parachute on it yet.
That doesn't weigh that much.
Went right back to zero. Everything's zero. All right, let me set her back down. Let's go.
That's what this thing actually weighs. Dude, that is insane.
Oh my god, dude. 2316.
Now people can talk.
Now people can talk because Leroy used to always be heavy. He ain't heavy no more.
Dude, that is light.
Oh my god.
Took that much stuff off of it.
Well, dude, fuel tanks, torque tube, that big C5 diff, you know, just tons of stuff. IRS axles, radiator.
Still save 100 pounds. You got an iron block in here.
I know. Oh my god.
Dude, that is.
The internet's gonna have a heyday with us
So
on
how
this
do we
deal.
do this bet now? Because you guys are like 28.
James is
29.
off by 500 pounds, dude. That's
was off
never
by
made me
500
so
pounds.
happy.
So James has to take us to Ruth's Chris. That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah. That's the deal.
Oof, I'd hate
Oh
to be
my
Get it on
gosh.
I love Ruth's Chris.
Yeah, you gotta come, dude.
inside from like all this stuff inside the front rails is fiberglass though, so
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Okay, so we are 60% on the nose.
That's even more surprising.
Is that good or bad?
60% exactly.
It's a little.
It's like 60, 61%. Oh, let me get in it. Let me get in it real quick. Here.
So you're looking at.
2550 with you in it.
It's not bad.
That is 1,000 pounds less than mullet.
Dude.
I'm 35.50.
So we need to put a big block in here. No.
But what we lose in weight and aerodynamics, you know.
A lot of winds today, still leaks. But Leroy is officially ready to get on the dyno. Well, really close. So guys, go check out the Leroy 2.0 t-shirt if you want to support the build. Check that out at CleetusMcFarland.com. But that's it for now. Thanks for watching. Do it for Dale. We'll freaking see you later.